My dream truck is the 1972 Ford F-250, and today I'm going to be making the best LEGO Speed Champions scale 1972 Ford F-250 the world has ever seen. So let's get into it.
Hi, my name's Orb, and these are my creations. Stick around to the end of the video because I'm probably making something pretty cool.
The first step to make the best 1972 Ford F-250 was to build the first version. So after I built my first version, I assessed the things that I wanted to change. Okay, well, I built it. V1, the original model that I put out. And honestly, I'm really happy with it. I mean, right now it looks like a pile of garbage because it's just my random pieces. And I'm a broke YouTuber, so yeah. I like how I added these grooves to the bed. The rear just looks pretty good. I feel like there's supposed to be a hitch, but I'll probably have to add that when I'm going to be doing the modifications. This front looks meh, but this is one of the things that I will be modding today, and I'm pretty happy with that. These doors do open with a little bit of force, and I like that I added the mirrors that it can come open with the doors. I feel like that really makes it look super cool. This roof can remove just like my 6 wide version. Yeah. So let's get modifying. So after assessing what I wanted to do with my truck, I got to work. I first modified the front. Okay, so I think that this looks pretty close. Feature orb, put a little overlay over that to show people what I mean. Okay. To those of you who are wondering why I did not add prongs in the middle of the left and right side of the grills, that's because I did not have any room to build any sort of thing that would look like prongs under the hood because there was an engine and the wheels were taking up a lot of space. So I just wanted to make that clear that I did try to get something in there, but I think that this looks fine for now. So, yeah. Now that I had changed the grille of the truck, I needed to give the sides more structural integrity. Okay, so we covered the structural portion of the front. Now if we drop it, it won't break apart. But I'm not actually going to drop it because I don't actually want to see if it breaks. So, on to the next thing. The next thing that I needed to do was lengthen the bed, because it's kind of short. Okay, so we finished the long bedification, and the hitch. Just need to quickly pop in some more of these ruts in there, and I'll come back. Okay, well, I think it's done, for the most part. I feel like I might do a few different modifications in studio when I build this model digitally. Probably next week or the week after that, I will come out with instructions so you guys can build this if you're a Ford fan and a 1972 Ford F-250 fan. I guess it's technically an F-Series truck, because, I mean, I'd need to print out stickers and put them right there if it was an F-250. But, yeah, let me show you around. So, that's the front. I honestly think it's pretty good, and it's better than my old version. I love that you can pop the hood off. And now, this is slightly unrealistic because half the grill does not come off when you open the grill, or the hood, on the real truck, but this was the only way that I could actually fit it in there and make it look semi-realistic. It has this super awesome V8 engine in there. It has a long bed. Honestly, I think it looks a lot better because these indents for the tires, have a gap back there so it looks just kind of more realistic. The rear finally has a hitch, and you know, I think it looks pretty good. Continuing the bumper, and both doors do open. And I like that the mirrors come off and open with the door. Kind of cool, because it does that on the real truck too. I definitely wouldn't recommend you trying to open the doors consistently, but it's a cool feature, and it gets me more points for mock contests. You can pop off this roof for easy minifig putting in, and it has that stick shift and kind of like a bench seat in there. I think if I'd made the cab a smidge longer, then I could have had like a cool seat back in the back of it. You know, honestly, I don't think this is too bad. I'll just get my 6-wide truck for comparison. That's what my 6-wide version looks like. I think for the 8-wide version, I think it turned out pretty good. Now this is 3 studs longer than this one, and I typically like to make it only 2 studs longer and 2 studs wider, just to make the proportions look better. But for this, I feel like it works. You know? Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this modification video. Let me know what you guys think of this creation in the comments. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.